Hey gamers, it's me. And I kind of just randomly felt like recording this. Here we go. So, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I'm making a giant sphere in Minecraft for no other reason than why not. I guess it's the Death Star. Actually no, right now it's a Death Star. It's a 53 as you can see in the bottom right corner. This is all survival by the way. This thing is freaking massive, man. You can't even see over the edges of this. Those are other people's homes, but I felt like building an opposing Death Star would really be nice. I think I know what I have to do here, and I'm super excited to finish this thing off. That's how many. It took 7,166 blocks, which isn't a lot, but it's a lot of blocks to intricately place carefully. So I just wanted to record this moment. Of course, it's not done. I'm gonna have to do the interior and stuff, and it's massive. It's 53 by 53, so I'll be able to fit a lot of stuff. Like I hate to pause the moment, but like, see that base over there? It That's not mine, but it should be that's like almost. There's a little bit more. It's not that much more, but it should be able to fit about three of those. It's hard to tell how big that is, but it's a pretty reasonably sized base. And then I think I also count the basement with that. Pretty sure. So, oh yeah, it should be able to fit about three of those. So what I think I'm gonna have to do for this thing is probably make individual floating rooms in this giant massive hole thing. And then, I'll connect all of them in a Death Star fashion, and I'm gonna have a hangar like on one of those sides. I also forgot the Death Star does technically have windows, so I might end up windowing one of the corners. I just thought of that. I should write that down. That's a good idea. I don't have a pencil near me. Window corner. Where should I write that? Do I have a pencil? Because I actually really like that idea because I can create the roof the size I need if I window a corner. Gosh, that's a great idea. Window corner hanger. Okay, there we go. Sorry to pause that. I just felt like that was an important revelation I just had. So, you know, you saw one of my ideas come into fruition. Congratulations. I might actually end up having extra. I hope. I pray. Does that mean, if it comes down close to the wire, I'm just gonna remine that. I don't think it will. That looks like, what, six? I'm an idiot. I, I did collect extra stone, of course, then the calculated amount, just in case if I screwed up anywhere. Oh yeah, no, this thing's done. This thing is so done. Oh my gosh. You're here. Oh my, look at that. Oh, that's so incorrect. This is the final block. Okay. Look at this. You can't even see it. You can't even see it, but it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I promise you, it's great. I did have to put a water stream here to climb up this, and now I can tear this freaking thing down and actually put it inside of it. Oh, that's so good. This is so good. This is so good. Oh my gosh, do you understand how good this is? I can actually move my home inside of the Death Star temporarily and then actually start building the rooms. I can tear down this ugly netherrack platform finally. It's done. Everything is done. Everything came together. Everyone is here. It's like Super Smash Brothers. It's great. Okay, so I just want to do that. I'm keeping that part because I'm gonna have to end up moving all this garbage out of here and into the Death Star. Shouldn't be that hard. I forgot. There is one netherrack piece on the left side that I missed right there. You know what? You want to be here too for this removal, don't you? It makes it more official, doesn't it? Right? Yeah, so you're going to be here for this. Except the problem is this Death Star is so massive it just blots out the sun, literally and figuratively. Wait, is that netherrack down there? Oh, fudge, that is. Can I even get to that from here? Oh, I can totally reach that, said Caleb hopingly. and had his dreams crushed in a mere moment. Oh, I can hit that. Can I? Please. Okay, I did it. Can I hit that from here? Of course I can't. It's fine though. It's reason. Oh gosh, another one. Good thing I know what I'm doing when I built this. This was like the second layer of me building. Did I miss another one? It was only on this side too. Every other side is fine. Every other side of this Death Star is absolutely fine. It's just for this side, for some reason, I don't know why. Gosh, this was quite a fun build actually. It's not even done. I don't know why I'm talking about like it's done. It's just a sense of achievement, and you know, I'm sorry you guys haven't even gotten to see the like scale of this thing yet. It's pretty large. Again, it's 53, 53. Actually, you know what I can do now for the first time in a while? Let me do this. Options, video settings, full screen. Look at that. Except it's not full screen. Do I have to hit F11? Nope. Why is this not full screen? Options, video settings. I screwed that up. I don't want windowed mode. Where's window mode off? On. Done. I don't know how to make the bottom thing disappear. I'll figure that out later. I don't even care right now. I do apologize that you can slightly see things on the edge and that it looks kind of bad, but I don't care. It was like, oh, okay. I can make all this ugly water go away too. You can't see what's at the bottom of my hand though. Gosh, it's gonna be so cool. Okay, so I'm not gonna let you look until I get a good vantage point. So I'm also going to eventually have to decal the outside of this Death Star because I'm crazy and I like doing that kind of stuff, and it's going to take a lot of scaffolding and a lot of parkour skill, but this thing already took a decent amount of parkour skill. So is this good vantage point? Let's check in 3, 2, 1. Okay. I actually did not mean to do that. Fudge is, it's almost nighttime. I hate mobs. It's gonna be the worst reveal and like ever revealed. 3, 2, 1. It's a massive ball. Fudge. Hold on. Let me go to sleep somewhere. Because the mobs here suck since there are 9 million of them as soon as it spawns. There are going to be so many that spawn on top of it. I already know it. I already know it, and I'm afraid. It doesn't matter, though, if I live inside it and never look outside. Do I want any of that netherrack? I kind of do, yeah. Let me grab that. Although I can just grab some more in the nether. It's really no object to me, honestly. But, you know, it's always good to have extra, I guess. Oh, wait, no, I can totally block off that one because the other one's connected. I forgot that. So, you know, I made the thing large enough to block out the sun if you're standing at the right angle, which is most angles. It's not that hard to block out the sun, but I felt like that was at least a requirement of this Death Star. Because it's technically not a moon, but... Gosh, think about it. If the Death Star was comparable to the actual moon, I think it was a lot less dense than an actual moon. And... It was a lot less dense than an actual moon, I do know that. Um, so, I wonder how close you could orbit it without it ripping apart, or something ripping apart due to gravity. I think it'd probably be pretty close, I imagine. Nope, I do need to have this connected. This part does need to be connected. That is a lie. This part does need to be there. Yeah, that does. But this part over here does not. Does not. Does not. Is it done nodding? Yeah, it is. Okay. Can you do bread before I fall? Yeah, totally. So, yeah, I wonder how close you could get the Death Star and how big it would look in the sky. Sadly, you probably won't be able to see it blot out the sun, but I promise you it does. sorry about that viewpoint earlier. Let's try to just walk backwards. So that's the bottom view. You know, it's pretty great and all. Let's see. I have my volume off right now because I'm listening to music in the background, and I don't want you to hear the music I listen to or what I'm listening to because it's kind of a trashy soundtrack. It's the whole entire point of it was just to be able to zone out and not jam to it. Although the song I'm listening to right now I think is pretty cool. Look at that. It's a massive ball. It looks good. It's, oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. It's not even, oh my, that's so cool. How am I gonna, how am I gonna end up doing that? The only problem with this Death Star is technically there's no dish in it, because doing a dish with a Death Star sucks. I'm telling you. I've seen, like, full builds of the thing, and the best I think I've seen is they just take a smaller circle and put it on the inside. Was the problem with it is it has to be the edge of a circle, I guess. It does have to be the edge of a circle, but the edge of the circle in Minecraft is, as you can see, a flat edge. No matter how big you make the ball, it's the circle. The edge is always going to be a massive flat edge like that. The only thing that increases in details is basically the sides of it, but the end is always going to be flat. It's never going to get to a point where it looks like a perfect circle, which makes doing a disc in it nearly impossible. Actually, it's probably impossible, unless if you took a really small circle and put like the edge corner of it, like that part. If I inverted that, I guess you could do it, but that takes inverting it and a lot of effort. And I don't really feel like doing that. Also, the only reason that water stream up is get up and down. Eventually, I'm thinking of doing an elevator. Because, you know, for looks, I can't have it, like, an ugly water elevator under it. I think it will look a lot cooler if it looks a lot more detached. Which might actually be what I do next. I was planning to build an elevator, I'm pretty sure, so... let me check it out. Although, that elevator does require obsidian, but I may end up borrowing. So, like, this is it out of load, but if you walk slowly towards it, it gets more loaded in. Mr. Load-in. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at it. My only complaint is I could have made it lower, but I think that height's pretty good. Because I wanted it to be an obtainable height, but also not obtainable, if you know what I mean. I wanted it to be, like, really, really, really low orbit. Although that's not even close to low orbit. That's probably only 100 meters up. Meters 3 feet, about 1,000 feet in the air, probably, maybe 2,000 if you want to push it. So, I'll probably end up having to go slime hunting over there. Oh, okay. Okay, I know what I'm doing next. Fudge. It's fine. I'm listening to a very interesting song right now due to YouTube autoplay. Found a song randomly yesterday, and I was like, you know, I like that. I'll jam to that once. So, you know, the song is in French, of course, and I don't speak a lick of French, but you know, some languages make a song sound better, such as never mind. So that's a good view. That's an Illager tower. I forgot that existed. Wait, is Trenum? Yeah, hold on. I think my friend's base is actually just like that way or that way. It's not that far now that I think of it. I was so lost yesterday a few days ago when I looked for it. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you my plan actually of what I'm gonna do with this. After I build the buildings, there are two things I'm going to do. I'm undecided what order. I'm gonna build a bunch of smaller things for it, like walkers, AT-AT walkers. They're not gonna be to scale to this. I meant they're not gonna be an accurate scale to this. So the AT walker might be like as tall as that Illager tower. That Illager tower is probably like what 24 blocks, roughly half of that. So the AT-AT might end up being that tall, but then you might see the Death Star and be like, hey, why isn't the Death Star massive compared to that? And, I felt like that would be kind of unfair and difficult for anyone to do. So, I could have made it larger by all means. I definitely could have made it larger. The only problem with making it larger is the amount of blocks you need increases exponentially, not linearly, I think. So, like at first you could go between the lower amounts of blocks and it would jump in hundreds and 500s, and then it gets to a point where it's jumping by almost 1,000 blocks at a time, which is pretty bad and annoying. Excuse me, but that's just because how it's designed and whatever. So yeah, so I was gonna build walkers, and then my other plan is to build a new creeper farm. If you look up Creeper Farm on YouTube, you'll see it. Creeper Farm 1.14 you can do with cats, ocelots, and all that kind of stuff. The only problem with that is it takes 700 raw wood, basically, and that's a pain to get. But it'll probably be worth it. And then what I'll do is I'll do a grid TNT dispenser kind of thing. Put more TNT in the center dispensers and put less as it disperses out. And then I'll make a giant explosion. I'll rip apart an entire biome with TNT and lava and just call it a Death Star blast and be like, oh, well, my Death Star came with a Death Star and a destroyed biome because it only used one, what do they call it in the movie? One cannon. It's not one cannon, it's not one caliber. What's the name for it? What's the term for it? One, cycle? No. It's like a cylinder. It connotates with a cylindrical object in my head. Cylinder firing with one cylinder. I think that's it. I think it uses one cylinder. Yeah. Although technically one cylinder did destroy the entire planet of Jabbar, wherever Rogue One took place. The guy, the black stormtrooper, the black one. Yeah, his home planet got blown up. I'm sorry if you haven't seen Rogue One, but it's been like 3 years and it's over now. It's OG now, so it's fine. Yeah. Apparently that planet Jafar. What is it? I don't know. I don't feel like pulling up my Google and looking it up. Got blown up. On one carburetor. No carburetors for car cylinder. One cylinder. The reason for it was because it was a Death Star laser that hit it, and although it technically didn't destroy the planet completely like it did with the Planet Killer in any of the other movies, it did completely destroy the planet because, I think it was comparable to 3 or 4 Yellowstones. I'm not sure the amount, but it was enough to throw the planet not just into an eternal winter, but further than that to a point where it superheated the planet and then everything turned to magma. Also, I'm pretty sure it was basically if the moon hit the Earth, what kind of thing. Like, it's just gone. Everything's gone. The moon hit the Earth, you're dead. So, one cylinder fire is like a moon hitting the Earth, then others are usually, I think, like planets. I don't know how many cylinders the Death Star has. That's a good question. How large of a planet can it blow up? Oh, fudge, fudge, fudge. Not where I want to be. Oh, yeah, I did all this for some reason. I put all those plants there. Well, I just wanted to talk out my ideas and plans, and, I thought it'd be pretty cool. So, you know, maybe the reason I built this is because I saw that bad lip reading and I just couldn't get the song out of my head. But, I've said a lot. Oh yes, it's time to whoop some can of beans on your face, because this is the official Large Boned Milkman video, of course. You know, it's a shorter one, I can't forget that. I almost forgot that. That's in every single one. I think. Pretty sure it's in every single one. Who knows? So, okay, actually, this is really cool. I'll show you this. Like how you're ascending, but it's so slow and it's larger, and like, whoa, that's not changing sizes, but it's just getting closer and closer. It's like it's moving at you. It's pretty cool. Like, look at that. It's like you're being sucked into a tractor beam. I think it's cool, at least. And so many mobs are going to spawn on top of this. If it's been one Minecraft night, it's probably been like, what, a 10-minute video so far? Well, whatever. I'll catch you on the flip side with another game. Gosh, this is cool. I'm going to hit up my Snoop Snam and post about this to the 3 people that follow me on there. So, gosh, that was a fun little thing. It didn't take too long. Gathering the stone was probably the worst part, even though someone generously was like, "Hey, you have a bunch of cobblestone. Do you want any of it?" And I was like, "Yes, I'll take all of it." And I took all of their cobblestone, which was about one half of a double chest, so about one chest full, which did really help until I got super lucky and got 2 like silk touch picks. One of them's efficiency 4, I think. So after that, I just ripped through it and I was like, I could build it bigger, but I don't want to. Well, again, I'll catch you on the flip side. It's been fun. That's not how I end videos. It is close though. This is how I end videos. See you later.